I had the life I always wanted. I was living my dream, and somehow I disappeared. Not because I failed, but because I stopped being myself. And I didn't realize it until everything was gone. At 49, I can finally see the mistake. It wasn't quitting, it wasn't moving, it was losing my own voice long before that. Let me tell you how that happened.
All I ever wanted in my old life was a simple, sustainable life as a DJ and producer. Nothing crazy, no luxury fantasies. I just wanted what felt natural to me. Make people dance. Weekdays in my little studio, weekends playing gigs, connecting with people, feeling the energy. And it worked for several years. I was living exactly the life I dream of. Then I reached what I call the fragile moment of building a career. When everything feels too perfect to be true, that's when it's easiest to make mistakes. And I did. My biggest mistake wasn't ambition, it wasn't risk, it was taking advice from the wrong people and choosing the wrong people around me. Not bad people, not enemies. I choose people who didn't really see me clearly, and that's on me. Maybe they respected me, but they moved around me because they felt somehow in debt to me. I used to help anyone who asked. No filters, no expectation. When you surround yourself with people like that, you don't notice it at first, but slowly they add noise. Too many options, too many directions, too many shortcuts. And here is the danger. When you take in advice from too many voices, you stop hearing your own. I lost focus. I lost direction. I started chasing speed instead of depth. I wanted a faster career, a bigger career, and in doing that, I stopped building my real identity. That's when everything started to fall apart. Everything I built up to the peak of my career, I built alone. Not by following advice, not through partnership, by listening to myself. And when I stopped doing that, I slowly disappeared. I couldn't see it at the time because I was blinded by other people's voices. People don't need to hate you to take advantage of you. They just need you to be confused. And when it was over, I was left with almost nothing. That was my biggest fault. Not them, me. I stopped protecting my center. What I missed from my old life isn't the career, it's the small things. My studio, the setup I built and evolved with me. Being close to my family. My mom, my sister and her daughter. My brother and his kids. A few good friends. I miss those things. But the weight of a life that was no longer mine became too heavy. A city, a country, a system filled with people so different from who I was becoming that I couldn't breathe anymore. So I left because I had lost myself inside it. You want to know the scariest part? No one forced me. I gave years of my life away slowly because I stopped protecting who I was. I learned something from that. You have to build a system around yourself, a system that protects your inner voice, because if you don't, someone else will build a system around you, and their voices becomes your life. Slowly, without noticing, until one day your life doesn't feel like yours anymore. That's what happened to me. For a long time, I thought I was chasing happiness. I'm not chasing happiness anymore. I didn't leave because I was brave. I left because I already disappeared.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry.
If you're curious, you'll find my travel story in the playlist here on the right. And if you're curious about the Life Reset series, the playlist is gonna be here on the left. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, I hope to see you in the next one.
Just tweet your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high.